we had a go through, but now we're officially on.
All right, well, you guys caught
Okay,
that.
well, apparently our stimulus just landed because we're back on the air, everybody.
Biden,
So
remember to throw the checks out.
if you caught the last 10 minutes, you did. If you didn't, you didn't. So what we was on, though, is, all right, man, from what I hear, and I heard you rep South Central, it's like, man, tell us where you're from. Tell us the block.
Yeah,
let's
start there. Start from the block.
Let's start where it comes from.
Block.
Like,
when I was a kid, I was born in South Central, but we first started off in Huntington Park, which is literally 2 blocks from South Central.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And same shit, but then we left and I did all my childhood in the hood. I lived in Compton 78, Compton 77.
Word up. My man Cisco's from around the way from there. That's right.
Taco stand, used to jump that fence, go eat tacos at night. But I mean, it's always been like, the hood took care of me growing up. It could have been good, it could have been bad, but they kept money in my pockets.
Hey.
And growing up with the shit we grew up with, like you just asked before, there's how did I keep going, swinging? It's just something you don't learn that shit. You have it in you,
Yeah.
I think the commentators were like, he's getting gas in round 2, and then in round 4 they were like, he has the same gas he had in round 2. Yeah. People were like, dude, I was waiting for you to get tired, and you kept swinging it to the end, bro.
The gaslight always been on. Your
we
parents
always got an extra tank back there. Dog, for the last 10 miles.
Double tank.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's just the fools that were born and raised here, you fools know we grew up with these struggles. We grew up getting fucked with, harassed. You grow this layer of toughness, man, that you can't. When homies go, young homies go, all of this shit sucks, man. You get normalized to it, but it starts making you stronger, and you start focusing better on shit that could really hurt you physically.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's like, that shit don't hurt me unless I'm getting fucking hit.
Yeah.
The emotional shit. Prodigy from Mobb Deep, I read an interview where he said, he's like, yo, like these dudes complain about emotional pain, and he had sickle cell anemia. And he's like, bro, I'm in and out of the hospital since I was a baby. Like, this is physical pain, not to mention all the extra shit that's on top.
On top of the emotional shit.
On top of the emotional shit.
And now, don't get me wrong, the emotional shit was strong for me. But at first, people that want to be a fighter, you really got to question yourself. Do you really fucking want this? Because a lot, like Joey Bertrand said, the champion said, everybody says they want to be a fighter. When it comes down to it, they can't keep up with the training. I'd be going home after the first day of training with him, and he'll be like, come back 7 a.m. I'll be like, shit. I'll go 7 a.m., finish at 10. He'll be like, come back at 12, you're sparring with some pro-ass motherfuckers. And I'm just like, shit. Then after, he'll be like, all right, come back at this time, run 5 miles, run 3 miles. I'll be like,
that's right.
And I'd be like, yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm not going to say no. This is a big opportunity for me. And I did what Coach told me. And we only had 2 months together, but it's just the beginning. We're already a family. We're part of the team. But he really did help me in the mental aspect. Him and my coach, Jason, they both helped me out in the mental part. They were there for me. Mm-hmm. There was a thing where back then, my homies used to tell me when I was younger, you could be in UFC, and I was my own worst critic. I didn't let myself believe that. So for years, I beat myself up over that. When I was here, for a while, when I was in Miami, at the beginning, I was like, fuck, I could have done this years ago. And Coach Jason gave me some really good advice. He was like, look, bro, it's like driving a car. You could be driving, you ride on the road, but if you could glance back once in a while, but if you get stuck looking back, you could die. You could crash and you could die.
Facts.
And that shit hit me hard, bro. I was like, damn.
Time ain't waiting for you. Yeah, time ain't waiting for you, man. That's right.
I was like, fuck looking behind.
That's funny because that's one of the things most definitely that I wanted to know was like, you're 31 years old. And it's like, you don't look that, so congratulations, my guy. Like I told you earlier. Yeah. Wonderful. But like, shit, besides that, though, it's like, all right. What was it? Did the streets tell you that the hands were real enough? And it seems like they did because you just said that right now. Was like, yo, your boys was telling you should be in the UFC, dog. Like, so
what fight was it? Yeah,
what really did it?
So
I mean?
I think if we talk about the fight that like fucking grabbed me, so it wasn't even a fight to begin with. It was fucking Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers.
Hell the fuck yeah!
Damn, let's start taking it back.
I was crushing on Kimberly, knowing like I need to be a fighter if I want to get a girl like Kimberly.
There you go.
Like, it was that to begin with. But when we're talking UFC, the fight that
I'm gonna let you close that, but there you go, my guy.
The fight that really got me was when I saw Tank Abbott fight.
He's a super OG.
He's a street fighter, perro. Like,
damn.
Motherfucker looked like he would get down in truck stops.
Yeah,
that shit
a resting spot and shit.
And then
tall can.
Yeah, and then after him, I lost track of you. I was a kid still. I just remember seeing that highlight. I was like, shit. Then I got a little older, and it came back on Channel 22, and it was Chuck Liddell. It was the Chuck Liddell era.
His era was hard, man.
I was there for the rise and the drop of it. But I was the first one out of all my homies to be into MMA. I got all my homies into it. I was one of the fools that when Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner fought, I was one of the fools calling all my friends to turn on the TV. I was like yo, you don't understand what's happening
You're
right
gonna
now.
miss some putazos.
And I always told myself, I want to have a fight like that. I want my fights to be remembered and to be like this mother. And hey,
that was a sick ass fight.
Fight of the Night award, dog. Damn. First fight ever in my career.
That's hard, bro.
That shit, it's not easy to get that. You know, when you have a bunch of pros fighting before you.
And you let them know the highlights is real. They could. We got more coming.
I think in a way that kind of lets you know, if anything, like you said, that you were your own worst critic. That's the world telling you, yo, you were born to do this.
There was one day that I had a really bad mental one. You know, I was like questioning myself, like, should I just go home? Am I being too fucking dumb? And that day I woke. I'm not a very religious, like Bible off the Bible, but I am religious in my own way, like a universe way. The universe treats you good when you treat it right.
Your spirituality is in order, basically.
But not like a certain thing, you know. So that morning I woke up. I was having a rough one, and I remember looking up and just being like, I need a sign, yo. I need a sign that I belong here. I went to the gym, and that day me and Coach had a very deep talk, and he told me, you fucking belong here, man. You're here for a reason. Right. When I walked home, my phone started blowing up. I'm like, what the fuck? And there was a bunch of Mexico flags and people from South Central LA. I'm like, what is this? I had posted up my weigh-ins on TikTok. It hit over 600,000 views. And there was nothing but South Central hood babies. Hey, bro, South Central.
Can we pull up his weigh-in? I want to see that video.
On TikTok? So you killing TikTok then?
Right now, I just hit 10,000 like over this week.
Is it on the...
That's your subs right now? That's your subs on there?
My what?
Your subscribers on there? That's what that is? Your 10,000 or views?
10,000 followers.
That's what I mean. Yeah, okay. So your followers, you hit 10K.
Yeah.
That's great,
over
bro.
this week, and I was like, shit, man, shit's really popping off. You know, and it's all positive, man. It's only like 10 comments out of hundreds, bro. Okay. Like, hey, bro, like, even yesterday when he had the meet and greet, a couple of fools I never met, they were like, we found you online.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, bro, you know, I feel like you're a homie. Everybody grew up telling me I couldn't do it either. And he's like, and you're representing for people like us. And I was in my heart, bro, I was like trying to be all hard, but inside I was like, yo, this was hurt. I was like, this is what I want.
Cut those onions.
This is what I wanted to do,
Yeah.
bro. This was
But
the
see,
whole goal.
It's hard, bro.
And there was a little homie, like, probably 20-year-old kid, and I was like, damn, bro, that's what I wanted. You know, we don't have people that much in South Central to do that.
Yeah, there are like role models for that or look like you.
I wanted to touch on something I saw this morning that I thought was real dope. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar took all his championship rings, right? He sold them all. And he took something else that he had. He sold all of it and donated all the bread to some kind of kids foundation in Harlem. Because he wanted, he's like, and then it made me think like, okay, you have, you know, an NBA legend, a Laker legend, like one of the greats, you know, the Hook, like that's, you know, the Showtime Laker era and one of the biggest athletes. I mean, the motherfucker fought Bruce Lee. I don't need to say any more than that.
Yeah.
But
and was laying them on Bruce too.
Yeah, so to have somebody like that take before they left. See, he didn't have to die, and then his family, the estate was like, you know what, he would have liked this. He made the decision while he was still alive. Like, look, I don't know how much longer I got left. I'm going to take these fucking rings. I'm going to take this. I'm going to donate it because there's another Kareem, there's another Kobe, there's another Jordan out there somewhere. Yeah. And I need to, you know, plant the seed.
So one of them get right. You know, that's big facts, man.
I think that's something that you have the potential to do as well. Not to put even more pressure on you, but like you said, you already got people showing up, basically saying like, "Yo, I see you."
Yeah, for sure.
My biggest thing, dog, is I made goals for myself. You know, I told myself a while back everything was going bad. I made some goals for myself, and some of them were childhood dreams, like buy myself an arcade.
That's right.
So when I was a kid, I've always wanted one, and I bought myself an arcade.
There you go.
Yeah. What you grab? What you grab?
What game?
Real quick.
I got over 20,000 games on it, but it's a Ninja Turtle cabinet.
Okay, I know those. Yeah, those are dope.
With the four
It
steps.
has two USB controls, so you could be around it.
There you go. That's right.
Play.
Yeah.
No, and one of them was like, you know, my biggest dream was one day I would like to, like, in my head I was like, because I hear my pops talk about shit that let him go, you know, and he stayed in some of his parts in his life. He stayed in the what if.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we don't want to live in, bro.
Oh, of course, never.
Like when you see a cute girl, she look at you and you guys smile at each other, but you don't go up to her and you stay all night.
Like, what
Fuck, what if, dog? She looked at me. Now think about something bigger as something that could change your life, like a fight.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in what if.
Yeah.
So I took every fucking chance and I accomplished my dream, dog. This is literally, I'm like at goal accomplishment 100%. So I need new ones. My new goal, it's a big one, but it's gonna be something that's gonna happen because I make shit happen. My new goal is to make a big name for myself, brand myself, come out with gear, boxing gear, fighting gear, open some gyms, and make enough money to buy affordable housing in the community to rent it out to low-income families. So buy apartment complexes, rent them out to low-income families. Keep doing that to keep the hood safe, from them getting their tax rate. So that's my new goal. My new goal is to help the community as much as I could.
That's what's up, man.
And I want to do that.
I mean, you hear in the call, and it seems like you're doing your best to respond to it. So that,
Hey, you're throwing that out.
what's up, bro.
Hey, if you're throwing that in the universe, it's all positive. Good, positive vibes gonna, come back to
there's
you
sacrifices
for sure.
to this bitch. People don't understand. I stopped having sex since November. I stopped fucking drinking off. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped drinking.
Customato, I don't know if you ever saw when Customato was telling Mike Tyson, like, don't let him tell you that shit. It's not true. Blah, 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 blah. Do you ever see that interview with it's Customato and Mike Tyson?
Nah,
and Customato was telling Mike about the sex thing. And he's like, that's a bunch of bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you saw that. Go back. I'll send you the link. But Customato's telling Mike, like, that's not a real thing. But I think what he meant, and I mean, it ended up being true because Mike was out there doing coke and fucking 5 bitches the night before he lost. But anyway, I wanted to ask you, I don't know do you know who John L Sullivan is by any chance? So John L Sullivan was one of the first bare knuckle boxing champs. There's a meme that used to go around, and it's the dude, with the old school stance. That's John L Sullivan.
That's hard.
Yeah, and these are dudes that would fight like 40 rounds.
I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you've probably seen that meme where he's got his dukes up like that, the old school stance.
That's like Cinderella Man, like that one Russell Crowe movie.
Yeah,
right?
So, I think they just gave me, was it him that they were talking about? So the guys that I didn't bring my medal. The guys that give you the medal, they give you a little history about it. And he was telling me how the guy was from 1890 champion.
It might have been him.
And that he would go fucking 30, 40 rounds and shit. And then he said that he bought his house and it was still boarded up. Yeah. And when he opened it up, all his equipment was still in there. But this motherfucker was so crazy that they had a room where they would lock him in when he get drunk.
Yeah, because that's him. That's John L. Sullivan. So one of his trainers was the world Greco-Roman wrestling champions. And they'd have to send him to wrestle John L. Sullivan out of the bars. Nobody in the bar could handle him. But his homie couldn't, obviously couldn't throw the blows with him, so he'd wrap him up, tangle him up, and fucking get him out the bar because he would drink crazy. But one of the things that they used to do in between rounds was there was no water. They were drinking fucking whiskey.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So they go back to the little corner.
Give me a shot.
If you needed a shot of something in the last fight, if you went back to your corner, what would you want a shot of?
Ooh.
To wake me up some tequila, bro. Come on.
Which tequila?
Anything que sea aguardiente blanco, dog.
There it is.
Okay.
I don't care if it's expensive. The lemon fixes everything.
There it is.
Shot.
I wanted to fucking
gallons
burn.
or $300 gallons.
Yeah.
Hey, true.
Damn.
I mean, but how you feel like a Don Julio 42? That's supposed to be like the tequila.
I gotta try it out. I gotta explore more because I'm not really big on alcohol. I used to just I'm a high life baby,
Oh,
that's right. 32.
I didn't know
32.
until recently started I wanted to drink less than the hipster homies were like, hey, drink some IPAs. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, I could drink one IPA and get buzzed and I have to drink 4 of them?
Yeah.
So then I started fucking with IPAs.
One will send you to the moon.
Yeah.
If you're a high life drinker, shit.
So I just put out an IPA myself. I'll get you a pack. I'll send it to you. It's 8.5. So
you see what I mean?
That's like 2.5 high life.
3 high life. Yeah. So then when I started fucking with high life, I was like, I could go out now and I could be like, because we don't like spending money. We
Exactly.
We like saving that shit.
So quick question, bro. I'm assuming your folks is Mexican, right?
Yeah, they're from Cuernavaca, Morelos.
Morelos. That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
So it's a little strange. So where Emiliano Zapata, my tattoo, there's some news. My family in Mexico has told me that it's very big on Emiliano Zapata. It's fucking big, dude. It's like there's Revolution Avenue. It's all Zapata way, this and that. So from what I was told from my family that he had gotten betrayed and killed in Temixco.
Yeah.
But then someone else telling me, no, it was this other party. It was all together. And I'm like, fuck, but you fools gotta what do I believe? The homies that know from Mexico, my family that's from Mexico, or fucking Google?
Fuck, that's a conundrum.
The Google family.
Yeah.
You know,
who the fuck do I live?
Yeah, Simone.
But then if you Google, it's just Temixco and the same town. So it's like, wait, that makes no sense. So. But point is that I grew up knowing that fool passed away in Temixco. So that's where my family's from, and they're very big on Zapata. And you go over there, man, and they show me like the first campesinos that showed up. My aunts are like, "Oh, look, your grandpa's in one of these pictures, and it's all these old campesinos."
That's dope.
Fuck.
Dope.
Did you post that picture? Is it on your Instagram?
No, that picture is in Mexico in a museum.
Oh. Wow.
So I gotta go back and but it was closed.
Take a young shot on the. Hey,
Damn, look at that.
Dope, though, bro. That's some sick history.
So what I've been wanting to find out was they have been trying to find out. I was like, man, do we have what members? Do we have anybody fighting for the revolution, or were they all campesinos? Were we the ones being fucking getting fucking slaved, or were we fucking the ones fighting for? Where did my find out? So I've been trying to do that shit.
Well, shit, based off of what I know, I'm going to go ahead and say they were probably out there fucking do. You know?
The easy Allen?
Yeah.
Or running up and
machete, yeah.
Oh, no, I have stories from uncles that were like, oh, one of your uncles is in jail. I'm like, what happened? Oh, he went at it with the machete with someone.
Oh, fuck.
Fools out here like samurais with machetes and shit. Yeah.
I'm just like,
I got a question.
What happens?
Is it Xochimilcas, the festival? You ever heard of that?
Xochimilcas.
That's the one where so throughout it's a tradition, like 500 years. It's to honor the Aztecs because they were always warring. Yeah. So if you have beef with somebody in your so grandmas will be out there fucking duking it out.
And that's one of those memes that somebody has put some shit out. I've seen that years ago where it was two grandmas and and you see them and they look hair tied back like they was just making tortillas.
Yeah.
But they about to give that work up.
Damn. I see some of those videos on YouTube. So this is one thing about also Aztec culture. Like I've been trying to get more educated and more rooted to it because I do feel energy when I'm on that. I feel proud of it. So what I am doing is trying to learn more Aztec history, more significance. I've been reading some of the story, like the Aztec god of death. That fucker's dope.
Yep.
But I want to know more, before I get into shit like that, because I would one day love to go to. I have people over there, super spiritual people that could bless me with it, but I would like to learn it before I get blessed by it.
Have an idea of what you're walking into.
Yeah. I want to be fully 100% committed. I don't want to be just, look at me una photo. Nah. I want to know whatever I'm representing before I'm representing. I want to be educated on it.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I would like one day a fucking warrior dance when I'm coming out. Get that beautiful display of fucking tres Aztecas dancing for you out, paving the way for you to go.
There you go.
Yeah. Bringing that culture more,
Yeah.
Because it is what it is, man. We're fighting with our God-given weapons. Our fucking.
And at the end of the day, you are fighting for what basically your lineage is. I think that comes through in a lot of things. Sometimes folks don't get that,
Nah.
But it's dope when you land at it, how you land at it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's beautiful. Because all it's doing is expanding your mind.
Oh yeah.
Expanding your desire to expand your consciousness.
I'm a sponge. Just sucking information in, man.
That's dope, man.
And the path you chose, it's crazy how even if people would like to disconnect you from your roots, no matter what, your path, you always end up circling back. Yeah. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, because like the stuff we're talking about, like you might identify with something and not really know why, and then later on you find out like, well, shit, your grandpa's in a picture with him. Like, not that specific example, but using myself as a quick example, my first word was dog. My name's Pawz, whatever. I saw the Chinatown down the street. I saw the little the calendar.
Yeah.
And then your year tells you what animal. Fuck, I was the dog.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit. But it's kind of weird how all that stuff kind of comes together. I wanted to ask you, if that festival were to happen today, is there somebody from like 7th grade you'd want to duke it out with? Like, hey, you thought I fucking forgot. No.
I didn't.
You knew Kimberly was my girl. You knew Kimberly was my girl.
Juanita loved me.
Juanita
loved me before you.
The Red Ranger.
So I I just have a lot of shit with, So I tried to commit suicide a while back when I was reading a bad play in my early 20s, and when that happened, I stopped being that angry street kid, and I became the person I am now. I'm a people person. I'm a homie person. I want to fucking make friends,
Yeah.
But you can't get that old side out no more. It's already there. So now I have a switch for it. That motherfucker came out for the fight.
Yeah.
For the weigh-ins.
Oh, you can see it. Let's see some of it. Can you pull up some of the highlights?
I came out for that. That's the motherfucker that came out for it, dog.
So in other words, he got all the pleasure of getting all of that people been trying to get out of you, but you've been saving.
You want to know something crazy, dog? For 10 years, bro. It's going to be probably 10 years I've been in a physical street fight. I've been in good sparring matches, shit like that. But así putazos,
Yeah.
Damn.
it's been a while, all right? So throughout these years, I got friends that were drunk trying to fight me, people that were nobody trying to fight me at a bar.
You ain't shit.
And nah, I swear to God, I'd say this. I'd be like, bro, like, I got a putiza in me, and it's not meant for you.
Yeah. I don't want to waste
I
it
love
on
that
you,
shit.
bro.
Swear to God, bro.
It's my oh, you can.
I said that
It's
to
the
a few
last
homies.
grenade, bro.
That is a
Like,
bar.
bro, I got
Yeah,
one in here,
that's dope.
and
But
it's-
have you ever had to throw those putazos to somebody that don't need it?
No, what do you
Just
mean?
because, like you said, I have putazos that are not for you, but you know.
Not since I stopped.
I mean, he's saying he has one.
Yeah.
I had one to
you
hold
know,
on.
it's like-
so I'm not gonna waste it on
I
you.
think that's-
No one's gonna get it on
Yeah.
accident,
That's
bro.
only gonna come out when it needs to come.
Yeah.
You're not the one to deserve this.
Yeah.
And
That's the
it
one that's
came
gonna win
out.
you. That's the one that's gonna win you the
In the
belt.
ring.
Though. I feel like that's
there's
the one
more.
that's gonna win you the
There's
belt.
more in there. I say that putiza was one of many lined up. But the one that was gonna come out wasn't gonna be for every little motherfucker no more.
Yeah.
Right.
So this putiza got me fight of the night, dog. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was
That's
put
up,
away
yeah.
for a reason. And
Yep.
there's a couple of more stocked in there.
I love that. Yeah, nah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
the clip is loaded.
Yeah, that's dope. Let's talk about. I mean, I'm a big fan of movies. Fight Club's one of them.
Oh, hell
When they ask each other, "Who would you fight?"
Yup.
Abraham Lincoln, and he's like, "Why?" "Oh, dude, blah blah blah, whatever." Who's a celebrity you'd like to fight? If we could set that up,
Old school celebrity. Or
any
someone.
living, dead,
Living dead, fucking
celebrity, you're like-
legendary,
Yeah.
mythological.
Yeah.
You want to throw hands with Darth Vader? You
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Fuck that fool.
Pinche Chapulín
They're retired in
Colorado,
the
you know?
first round, fool.
El Kiko, whoever. Don Ramon.
Damn, that's a good question.
We'll,
dog. I
we'll
don't
come back
know.
to that. We'll come back to that. But
Yeah,
that's one
I
to
gotta come back.
pin.
That's a hard. I never had a hard
Yeah.
question to ask before.
yeah, take a couple drags of the blunt, you know,
Yeah,
think about it. you know?
It'll come back. It'll come back. Let's talk about some music that you train to. Don't necessarily got to be hip hop. I know we're all hip hop babies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
You gotta crack
anything
up.
that is on the playlist.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the playlist.
People don't understand. I lost 85 pounds, dog.
Shit.
In conditioning, doing this the whole year for myself. I lost 85 pounds. And at first people were laughing at my the way I would do it because I call it merengue MMA. When you start training with merengue music, it's so like, dude, if you listen to a piece of a song right now, it's so my feet are like so I train to like a good 45 minutes of merengue.
That's dope.
And that shit, dude, I'm pouring. Like, people have to try it. Trust me. You know, I love to listen to techno, electronic. Listen to merengue. Listen to Oro Solido. Just put them on for your workout and see, and go to the beat. Jump to the beat. Move to the beat. You're going to see how one fucking 5-minute song is, you're fucking dead. And
Okay.
then doing it with 8 weights, forget about
Okay,
it.
so I got a potential multi-million-dollar idea for you. They had the Zumba shit. Now, what if you open a string of gyms that
That's
have
the plan.
merengue?
Hey, we'll do merengue MMA.
Bro.
We can brand it.
There it is.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Merengue M.A.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, merengue MMA be popping, dog.
There you go.
Do you remember the first street fight? Do you remember,
Yes.
without hesitation, what was it over? Do you remember? Does it matter? Does it
like,
matter?
I know,
Fuck
like,
him.
no,
Fuck him.
no,
To the-
Hey, yo,
no,
you know what's
no.
crazy though? I really just came up with a name, Merengue Perro Club.
Hey,
Merengue.
MPC.
Wrong club. Hey, MPC. We're gonna
Hey.
Write that down.
check
Write
it out.
that, somebody write that down.
So write it down. Write it down.
Put it in your pocket.
First
Clip
street,
it. Clip it.
first street fight. What was it?
I don't remember if it. I think it was before. I got done with Chris before Tony, huh, Angel?
Damn.
Okay, so it was because of this little bitch right here. My
Damn.
first official, like my first one-on-one fight, like that. It was the first time I had to like defend this fool. My little brother was smaller before him. Now he's a big fool. Like now my little brother, he puts hands on me. But,
That's
like,
right.
The little big brother.
Yeah,
yeah.
big brother, yeah.
So
But what happened?
was it the classic? I'll go get my big brother. I'll go get my big brother.
Nah, it was a bully thing. That fool was bigger than my little brother. My little brother was like in 2nd or 3rd grade. That fool was
Oh,
like in
fuck.
4th. He was a big
Yeah.
dude. He was a big chubby dude. And he just, I don't know, he said he was walking, like I was asleep. I was at home, I was passed out. And then I hear my mom, Julia, wake up. And I'm like, what the, Spanish? Levántate. And I'm like, what's like, alguien se chingó a tu hermano. Someone kicked your brother's ass. Go sit down. And my little brother's crying and shit, holding his hand like, and I'm like, what happened? I'm all sleepy.
Yeah.
He's like, Chris hit me. I'm like, what? So we go to the corner, and I was just like, I'm gonna confront. I wasn't thinking not much. No.
Yeah.
This is when I was like in 4th or 5th grade, bro.
So you were right there too.
So so I show up, and I tell this motherfucker like, hey, why you hit my little brother, bro? And he's all like, he
didn't want it.
He turned around. I was looking at him. Came back with the
oh, the dope fiend. He gave you the
popped me,
motherfucker.
but I didn't fall. He was a big motherfucker. He was a clean pop, and I remember like, the fuck? And I came back and he was like, his face was like, oh,
like no way. He came back. He came back, drop you.
I popped him one time, and he fell on his back, and he rolled over. And homie was big, so he rolled over on his knees, and I got him like a pony, and I fish hooked him.
Oh shit!
Gangs
of New York. Gangs of New York. Fish hook.
And I remember being like, don't hit my brother.
That's what's up. That's
and
what's
then
up.
I got off of his bitches, and he was like, and then no one fucked with him after that.
There it is.
No one fucked with my little brother.
And that was that. And that was that.
And that's the beginning?
That was the beginning, man.
Damn.
Then you said that's you in 4th or 5th grade?
But I got suspended in 4th and 5th grade, man, two times. Same motherfucker that got his reason I got kicked out of Fremont High. Then when I went to fucking HP High, we had this beef with this one dude. I'm not even gonna mention it.
So it's good. You ain't got to.
But it was a funny little beat, but this motherfucker got me kicked out of 2 schools, man. So I
mean,
like,
shit, yeah.
I wanted that smoke, you know?
Yeah. Obviously, if it took like...
And it was like a 4 years in the making, because we got suspended in 4th, 5th grade, and then it went up to like 10th grade.
These are those legendary beefs.
Okay, so my man has basically been prepping since childhood. Like, okay, we've been setting this up. You know what I mean?
We went at it in 4th grade. It was hard. We both got caught. We both went out. Like, dude, I went, man. I got suspended in 4th grade for like choking someone out with the Laker jersey.
Oh shit!
Yo, it don't get any more LA than that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's pure Los
You
Angeles.
come on fat,
You're
gonna get.
You go lay down.
You don't go for mom.
I didn't know I choked him. I thought I just grabbed him, and then I was scared, bro. Because I let him go, he just went.
Oh
and I was
shit!
Like,
You thought you killed him.
I swear, I was like, I
fucking killed him.
You're like,
did
you walk away? Did you walk away?
I thought I just grabbed
They
them.
held me, they set me on the bench, and they were one of the fools like, why you fucking choke out? And I was like, bro, I didn't know I choked him out. Like,
Oh my god!
and then they took me to the thing. They were gonna like press charges, and I was like, Robert, we're homies. Like, my bad, bro. And they dropped.
That's where the dads fight.
Hey, but yo,
That's
you know what I was thinking too though? Like, all right,
court is expensive.
these 2 cats who are about to fight, right? Logan something.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul and his bro. Both of these dudes got big fights now all of a sudden, right? Like one's gonna fight Mayweather, and the other one's gonna fight some other cat.
Ben Askren.
Right? Okay.
Damn.
Like seeing some shit like that. If you could slide in,
Yeah. Who would it
would you
be?
take a Mayweather fight?
Oh man, yeah. I'll be able to open the housing in the hood.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yo,
There you go.
Right?
Don't
Just
put
like,
that-
look,
yo.
at the end, they see a fight like that. What the fuck do I have to lose?
Yo,
Nothing.
What do I have to lose?
say that.
Bruises and
And I'm going in to kill you the first 4 or 5 rounds because you're gonna fuck me up after that. But I'm gonna go at it.
He's like, yeah.
Yo, so you know what was it that made you decide go bare knuckle versus fuck it? I'm gonna
Traditional,
go traditional and like
Plain and simple, dude. I'm not a great boxer. I'm a great street fighter. And
Boom.
bare knuckle fighting is not boxing. In boxing, man, you block different. These motherfuckers, I'm like, fuck, I can't get in like I know I can in boxing because they can see the glove, they can block it all the time, counter with that. Where in bare knuckle, you could block the first one, but the second one is sliding through. Your body moves. I'm going for this. I'm going for that. Where in glove, it's just different, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I can't go into a pro boxing match.
the
and say, "I'm gonna win."
reactiveness is very different for you. I see what you're saying.
I know where I belong, and I know that it's this.
So let's pick a trainer from the legendary trainers. If there's somebody from the boxing that's like, hey, look, we understand the glove, etc. But look, check this out. We're gonna give you a little bit of tools. Who would you want to pick to be in your corner to kind of give you a little bit more game? Is there a legendary boxing trainer?
I got him, man. My coach Ryan trained Ryan.
There it
Garcia
is.
for
Shout
his
out.
first 15 fights.
Yeah, shout out.
That's what I'm saying.
I got him on
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
He's already got my trainer.
My trainers.
I mean, this is the
That's
same
dope.
trainer
That's
who you
dope.
cited the story from, right?
I said Ryan. I keep saying fucking Ryan. Jason, man. Jason, my boy Jason. trained fucking Ryan for his first 15 fights. Jason was the guy with the glasses in the corner for
Yeah.
this fight.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I got Jason already. I got Beltran. I got the Boxar Studio family. We got
shout out to all of them.
all of
That's
those
dope.
fools, man.
How
dope.
hard is it to come from the street fight mentality where you're like you were in the ring as professional, everything's legit, and then you're like, I just want to kick this motherfucker. Right? You know what I mean? Like, how hard was it for you to keep that in check?
Okay. So before all of this, before September, I used to Muay Thai at my house. I trained people, like just like all the
dope.
basics.
All right.
And then when I was like, all right, the tryouts are coming. I throw too many elbows. I gotta stop doing this. So I started focusing just on boxing, just on and I mean, fuck. After a few months in September, your body already
the muscle memory.
Yeah. But yeah, like there's a lot of my combos before were 1-2 leg kick, 1-2 body kick, 1-2 leg kick.
So in the fight itself,
Breaking them down.
was there that like tenth of a second where you're like, fuck, this is a perfect time for that elbow?
Word.
I mean, there was like when I look back the video, I was like, damn, I could have thrown a flying.
That's what I was going for, because coming from the streets, like a lot of times you get into you got problems with people, whatever, and you end up getting jumped, and you got to use all your tools, because if they see you getting the best of their homie, then somebody comes, socks you on the side, and then you use everything you got. So going from that, where they're like, hey, look, kid, we picked you. Out of all these pros in here, you got it. We're going to move you forward, but none of that dirty street shit. Don't be bringing that over here kind of deal. And to have that discipline, not only to keep that in check, but also the training, like you said. The training is what will separate the boys from men ultimately too, right?
Yeah. That's what everybody in the gym would keep telling me. They were like, the training's the fun part, bro. And I was like, huh? The first time I took it, I was like, huh? And then after week 2, I was like, fuck, training.
It's the boot camp. So let's go back to the music. Right. What's one hip hop song that was in rotation throughout the training? I know the merengue was.
Yeah, there was one.
What's
song,
the one? What's the one?
Everybody Mad.
And who's that?
I don't know. I gotta check.
Yeah. Everybody Mad. But what is it about the song? The beat. Because
it's just what it says. The same old ninja from the block. Same old ninja from the pot. Everybody hated on him, but he got back on top or some shit.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
All right.
It was just the lyrics that it says. Like it was just like it's
motivating.
It was motivating.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, I like this shit.
That's dope. That's dope.
So
That's how I feel like that Dead Prez joint hip hop is like. Like it don't matter what. The moment I hear that,
yeah.
You want to throw some shit like yo,
Throw some putazos.
Hey, Bobby quietly in the corner is getting amped up, yo. That's what's up.
1-2.
That's what's up.
So there's a show that I was watching, and back in the day, all the big drug dealers would pick their favorite rappers to perform for them. So, once you win the belt, because let's throw that out there into the universe.
Let's say that right now.
Once the fucking champ is home, who do you want to perform at the party?
Yo.
You don't know, like right now, like I got into these fucking. At first, I remember everybody was like, "Nah, this shit's whack," and I never heard it. And then I started listening to those corridos tumbados.
All right.
And a lot of those shits are fucking these young kids being positive fucking messages.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit was like I started from nothing. And that's why I came out to that song Rancho by Herencia de Patrones.
Yeah.
I came out to Cosas de la Clica.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I wanted to ask too. That was the song. Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, I fuck with this. So, I started listening to some of that Nathanael because I saw it was all contras. Like, what the fuck? Let me hear some of your shit. I was like, it ain't bad, bro. I like your lyrics.
That's dope.
But I was like, for this last fight, I was really hoping to try to communicate with Rancho Vida and be like, hey, what's up with Los Patrones?
Slide through, you know what I'm saying? And then
come out.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we could get a traditional mariachi in the future.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I mean, shit, we'll go to Boyle Heights and get one.
Fuck
Yeah. Plaza de Mariachi, bro.
It's a text
we'll
away.
do that and cover it, bro. Run that. Let's get it.
You heard it.
That's said already. Yo, no, matter of fact, like shit, I think like my boy Cisco would love to do some shots with you, bro, because he comes from the same spot as you do.
Yeah.
Chaos, real quick. Chaos Boxing is in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. R&D Artist Supplies, the homie runs it.
Yes, sir.
Valerie. They said they're giving their shout out over here to you I guess they're from Seattle.
Hey, what's up, Seattle?
Yeah, so it seems like the world is starting to fucking pay attention.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I'm saying on TikTok, I got people from all over Mexico. Like I made a Spanish because they say talking Spanish. So Para la gente en español, si es hablar español, Tomás que tengo un poco tapada la nariz con los putazos.
Estamos armados.
Yeah, let them know though.
Tiene la gripe.
And they were like, oh, cabrón, si hablas español de Veracruz, de Oaxaca, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Now they really tapped in. Yeah, now they really tapping in. Yeah.
And so yeah, it's good. Like I said, man, I'm representing all those fools that got told we couldn't do it, man. I just want people to know that you could be in your fucking lowest part, bro. And people still tell you can't do this. If you commit to anything, even if it's a 8-month career, if you really stick to that 8-month career, you could get that shit done, and you could be working that shit in 8 months.
Yeah,
fact.
Whatever it is, a job, fuck it, but just chase it all the way, man. Stay fucking committed, and si se puede, yo. It's not just a saying.
Yep.
I'm fucking living it right now. Si se
That's
puede,
right.
dog. Like,
that's right, yo. Hell yeah.
I wanted to ask you about.
Pay attention to that shit.
There's a feeling that I watch a lot of documentaries and shit like that. I was watching some wrestling documentary, and they were talking about, I think it was Madison Square Garden, something like that. And I want to say it was Jake the Snake. It was one of the OG wrestlers, and he was basically saying, like, my jaw was it wouldn't stay still.
Word. Because
the adrenaline was so high walking from the dressing room out to the ring.
Damn.
And the noise was so loud that, like, what was the feeling like when you walked out? What was that?
Not, before I walked out, I cried, man. I was like, I had these jitters, and when I cried, I was like, I told myself, I told the universe, you put me here. I'm right here, right now. For this reason, I followed the path that you laid out for me. Like, protect me and let me win this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here for this fucking reason. And I cried out. My coach told me some beautiful shit. He's like, you're fucking here. You fucking did it. And it's just salió las tears, wiped them, and then I was just like, I fucking belong here.
That's right.
I didn't feel like, listen, nervous. I wasn't nervous. I was in there ready to fucking kill from round one. I wanted to get it.
There's a Tyson clip that I really like, where it kind of shows the back and forth inside his head, where he's like, you know, I'm invincible, I'm indestructible, he can't touch me. He's like, but I'm terrified, I'm afraid. He's like, I feel like losing is worse than dying, but I'm totally calm, I'm invincible. And there's that duality, there's that back and forth inside your head. You know what I mean? I would imagine that that's kind of what you go through, but at what point where you're like, you know what, round 2, 3, 4, whatever it was, where you're like, I got this shit.
After he dropped me and he hit me in the face again, round 3, I was like, his power's gone. I was like, I'm good.
Okay.
So you were already getting all the info from every touch, knowing like, all right.
Yeah, he didn't have it no more. After the series,
and you knew you could turn it up because you had it reserved as a motherfucker.
The putazos you were holding inside, you're like, this one's for you.
Keep them in. I had reloads. I could have gone a sudden death round. That was it.
That's what's up, man.
I could keep that style up all night.
Yo, for people who don't know the difference between the rules, like on traditional and bare knuckle, is there a difference?
Yeah,
like,
can I book someone for
yeah. Of course, we got you.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, so boxing, it's traditional boxing, but bare knuckle boxing, you're allowed to hold. So you're allowed to dirty box. As long as one hand is free, you can still keep punching.
Whoa. Oh, I love it. I love it already.
If they're both not holding, then they'll stop the fight and reset it. But as long as you're doing, that's why I was active. I'll grab him, boom, 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 push with one, let him go, throw a combo, grab again. Like, this was game plan, baby.
You knew what you were doing. You were working a totem.
We
you
talked about this every day, bro. I mean, you see, coach, how are you going to win your fight? And I recited. It was like homework to me. I was like, up to walking out, how am I gonna win this fight?
Hell yeah.
I disciplined the shit out of my brain for this. It was all it was programmed to do for that night.
That's what's up. And that shit kicked in right when it needed to.
My sister's over here, she's wearing I mean, you know what that is, right? Yeah. What's your favorite fight movie? Is it one of the Rockies? Is it any fight movie? It could be the MMA.
Ong Bak? Shit.
Ong Bak was the shit.
Good. Well, the Rocky movies are fucking dope as fuck.
That's right. That's right. I love this guy.
There's no other inspirational ones like Rocky. The Creed, it also continues on to Creed, which the Creed ones are pretty cool too because they're connected.
Dope. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the Rocky movie.
Rocky ones, man, always had
so let's get cinematic with it. What's in your training montage? Are you fucking the piñata? But like with it, merengue, you're in there fucking.
Merengue la piñata.
Yeah, there it is. Is that the hearts on fire? Yeah. What's in the training montage?
It'll be me sweating.
Hey.
Me eating healthy. Yeah, fuck yeah, dog.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope to see. I mean, shit, a movie. Who would play you? Because I'm a cinephile. Like, I'm always into the fucking movie shit.
Just The Rock, fool.
What the Rock?
Fuck up, dog.
Oh, shit.
Hey, but as a fifth grader, it's the Rock. Like, all the way through, son.
Fish hooking kids.
Hooking kids left and right.
Johnson hit me up for that contract.
Yo,
Let's
fire.
Let's get that a movie working.
That's fucking funny.
Let's talk about the mustache, bro. This shit is,
It's on point.
I see the Dollyism in it.
I'm low key jealous. Yeah, what's the inspiration behind that?
It's the Zapatistas, bro. The
Yeah.
revolution, man. They used to curl it up, but only that I curls mine all the way up, you know. But yeah, it comes from there. That's where I got it from. Like I said, when I went as a kid, that's what I saw in Mexico. Part of the Mexico that we went, all Zapata stuff, all Zapata culture, and
Honoring.
very proud. So what I saw was that mustache, and I saw a few more, and I was like, damn.
I need that.
So as a kid, it's a funny shit. I just posted up some pictures. It was all tiny before, you know.
Do you have that on Instagram?
Yeah.
Can we
But
pull
as
that
a
up?
kid, before that, there's more. When I was doing it, and I would only shave my edges, and people would make fun of me at punctures because, like, if we just shave
That's
it off.
that old school shit.
And I was
though.
like, nah, I'm only shaving the sides because I want to grow this. And I remember they were loud, like, you
So you just
tripping.
have this right here, though.
Yeah, I'd only
Like
shave
Antiflas?
I'd only
Yeah.
shave
Yeah, that's
Like
that
Antigua?
old West
I would
shit.
only
Yeah.
shave this off.
Yeah.
So it looked funny as fuck. But I started growing it since I was like fucking 15, 16, man. And, no, more low. There's a good.
Here, let's see.
More low. You'll
Okay.
see when I posted the old pictures.
Let's see the progression of the stash right here. Let's see the growth.
It'll be somewhere around
Okay,
there.
all right.
There. You'll see it.
I feel like the stash deserves
is,
its
there
own
it is, there it
Netflix
No, right
show.
There, right there below
Bam.
my face, below that. There.
Okay,
Stacked to you.
Okay, all right.
Look at you can see the dates on those pictures, dog.
Okay, I see it. It's in its teenage years right there. You know.
2012.
Oh yeah, it took a whole different shape though.
Yeah. Because I used to shave too much, and then I wanted to curl it already. So sometimes it'll be long, sometimes it'll be fucking small.
People don't understand though. This shit is not something that happens real quick for everybody, bro.
So
Yeah.
like I said,
Speak for
my
yourself.
shit goes all the way up to
I mean, you see this ain't no problem. But I see some folks that it takes their whole life for one patch to fill in.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like that shit look
Poor
crazy.
guys.
I'm trying to either land a legit ass sponsor for the mustache, or I'm gonna try to have to open my own mustache because
There you go, another fucking product. Bam.
There we go.
Because look, my shit stayed up. I make my own little mix.
Like, you
but
keep
that
'em up.
shit stayed
You
up
keep
for
'em
the
up.
whole fight.
That's
dog.
what I was gonna say next.
That shit stayed up for
so-
the
Not even the
whole
sweat to
fight.
get down.
So Roberto Duran is his movie Hands of Stone. I don't know if you've seen it. Good fucking movie. And every time he goes to the ring, his trainer Robert De Niro hooks him up.
Yeah.
You know, combs his hair. They're on a plane after he wins, and he's like, "Hey, how come every time you comb my hair?" And he's like, "Well, you know, it's psychological. You know, the guy thinks that he did the best he could to you. So when you come back and you come out, your hair's combed, you're looking fresh, untouched, undamaged. So that's basically like the stash, bro. The stash went the whole fight without withering down. That's what's up.
Oh, without melting down.
Yeah,
or
That
nothing,
motherfucker
like, yo.
stayed up all night. I was like,
damn.
yeah, that's already the commercial right there. How good is stubborn wax?
Yeah, bro.
He's hooking the fighter with the mustache.
Here, give me a fucking pin. Give me a pin. We need to
That's
write all this
funny,
shit down, bro.
How good is this wax?
Yeah.
Wow.
The name
Damn.
Stubborn. Was that your mom or your dad? It had to, or both.
Necio, my parents would always fucking pinche necio, no seas necio. And I was always stubborn, even with my fight style, you know, like as you see, you get hit, I still go for it.
I saw that.
You
Yeah.
know, I'm stubborn with it, man. If I feel that you're not gonna hurt me no more, I'm gonna let you hit me because I know that I'm gonna take one, give four.
There you go.
Hey,
And I saw that
It's
too.
gonna cost
that's a
you.
good ratio.
Yeah,
It's gonna
so you-
Give me
cost
2, I give you 3.
Yeah, give me one, I give you four.
Even better. Even
That's
better.
too close to even right there.
So-
Do.
So I want to know, what do you think? Do you think we'd be able to pull up one of the highlights from the actual website without getting flagged on YouTube, or should we just keep with the Instagram?
If you on TikTok, I have a few more
Okay, let's go to the TikTok and show that.
because I don't want you to get flagged.
Yeah, last time, I mean, fuck, we played like 8 seconds of one of the homies' songs, Tech from Smith & Wesson, flagged. And yeah, bro, they're on us. For a good time, we went kind of the bootleg route, and we did Twitch, and we were able to get away with a lot more. But yeah, so I want, for the people that are on IG, you guys got to go to the YouTube to see the highlights, or
Facts.
go ahead and tell them real quick for everybody that's in the lives, tell them how to find you on
Yeah, 'cause
TikTok
they
and
don't both
Instagram.
know.
Hey, so on TikTok and Instagram, I'm DAVExSTUBBORN. I wanted to change the name, but right now I'm gonna stick to that because that's what everybody's being tagged on right now. But
I think that's dope.
yeah, just for now, so I get that DAVExSTUBBORN on TikTok and Instagram. So yeah, go check it out. We put a lot of like fight content up there, a lot of old shit too.
Dope.
But yeah, if you go to that, go into the third one.
There we go.
The third one on top.
Up to the right.
Yeah.
There we go.
With the angles and the creativity. Spinning around again.
That's very small. Can you zoom in a little more?
Now the body work. Look at that body work.
Oh.
Mitchell might be a little hurt right
Toma,
now.
cabrón.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah,
Look at
that's
those
the-
hammer just flying. Y mocos,
He has
güey.
a chance right now. He can't.
I don't think he really had a chance to.
I can do that. No, you can't. Not if you're throwing him as hard as you can.
Blood pouring from the nose.
There we go. That's yeah.
Over the right eye.
I mean, look.
I smiled at it right there.
Back to the center of the ring.
You measure a man by his enemies, like they say. So, I mean, you hit him pretty fucking good, and he stayed up. And I saw that you're a good sportsman. There's a lot of cats that aren't really good sportsmen.
I didn't like the guy, but to me, he earned my respect in round 4. And I was like, all right,
There we
homie,
go.
you took some punches. But then he kept talking shit. So I was like, fuck this little left. I don't care. It's not.
So after the fight, what was it like? Yes, fuck him still.
No,
Was it
after I thought
that?
I was cool. He just kept talking shit, and I'm just like, you know what? I took
Like we already
I-
went there. You already saw what it is.
I already beat you.
I already beat you, bro. Like, come on.
Body work.
But yeah, that was one thing too that I think is real underestimated is the body work. Like you caught him in the ribs right
Oh,
there.
I got him a lot.
Yeah.
I would parts that I punch him and he'll go, ugh.
you heard it up close.
hell
You heard him shit his pants, basically.
I know
shit.
that. You could tell that body hurt because his arms went down to protect the body more than it went to protect his face.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, once they reprioritize, it's kind of over with.
When is the next fight?
Right now we're gonna let the eye heal us. It's like about a few more weeks to feel up. I got something wrong with this too. It's already bugging me before. Now it's really bugging me. So I gotta go check that out. Hands gotta get unsore. That's the only thing that really it is the fucking the sore. They're not swelling anymore. They are sensitive right now.
Yeah. Have you tried anything unorthodox for healing? Like
CBD? You use the CBD?
I
That's
mean,
right.
CBD's
Yeah.
been working a little
like
bit,
dip
yeah.
the hands literally in that shit, like and fucking.
CBD.
You know, I've heard. You know, what's that one movie where they would put themselves in wax?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
They would dip themselves in wax. What was that movie?
Oh,
Wanted?
yeah,
Wanted?
Wanted, yeah. But in the wax, it was like they put a bunch of vitamins, they put a bunch of stuff, so your body, instead of healing in 2 weeks, it would heal in 3 days.
That's what I'm saying.
Broken bones,
Hey,
etc.
Hey, I'm just saying,
There's
you
gotta
know what
be
I mean?
there's gotta be
Damn.
some kind of shit out there that's pretty close to that. That's natural.
Well,
you know?
that's not gonna take that much time. But I also want to get back into the gym as soon as I'm ready to go out again. They're already saying whenever I'm ready to go back.
Yeah.
But I know we need some work. We need. Like I know I was able to. This was I laid out the game. The how do you say the plan already? The blueprints. Now I need my coach to pretty much tell me this is what we're gonna do different. This because I know I have the wild and the chin part down. I just need a little more technique to be able to
Tighten it up. Tighten it up a
Right.
I
little
also
bit.
want to get some bulk start. I've never done weights. I'm barely gonna start now. If we're getting into strength training, this is all like punching bag.
Yeah, this
body,
is
body,
all
not-
this is all natural muscle
Yeah.
without adding the weights, the
Nothing,
supplements,
Yeah,
things like
just,
that.
just literally all natural fucking boost. So I do want to start doing weights and eating my meal plans and start. It's time to step it up even more. You know,
Maybe
it's
bulk
work.
up a little bit.
Bulk up, yeah, we're gonna bulk up. We're trying to keep it. I don't like passing 145 though, no matter what. So I'm
That's
gonna
what's
stay
up.
there because I like the being light and only losing a little bit of weight for the fight.
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna stay walking at 145. I'm at 141 right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
Oh, what's your favorite spot in the hood to eat at?
there we go.
Ooh.
Because I'm getting hungry.
Damn.
My ass is definitely hungry. So
There's a few spots, but there's definitely this spot is an HP. It's Tasty Thai.
tasty time.
That shit is. We're actually gonna go there after this.
That's
So-
what's up. Yo, have you been
We
to
also-
Ray's Barbecue down there?
Nah, is it good? But there's also the Birria Jalisco where we just had our meeting.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
And Amy's Burgers, man, it's a little hood spot, a little hole in the wall. They sell burgers and everybody. It's like it's our spot, Amy's Burgers.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's where you run into everybody. Right? Is that one of
Pretty-
those
pretty-
spots?
Well, when I go from I walk all of Compton, 90th to Compton 73rd, because that's that's where I'm always at, walking up and down, skating up and down.
Okay,
so you
word.
can catch me slipping at the Superior. I live alone though, so I gotta cook my own shit. You can catch me at Superior, you can catch me walking my dog, but that usually I'll get always a homie honking. Hey, David. What's up, perro?
Yeah, that's dope. And it's gonna get more frequent too because you're on the way up, bro. You're on the
We're
way up.
taking this
Facts.
to the top, and I'm doing
Facts.
it. Like I said, I at one point I thought I was doing this for myself, but nah, man, I'm doing it for all of us. It's just for this win. Many homies said me that they cried and shit, and I was like, yo, I felt everyone's energy. I felt that we were all in there. Now it wasn't just me, man. Every putazo I threw, I was just thinking about everybody back at home. It's crazy to explain it, but everybody was there with me, and we're gonna win this shit together. And we're gonna get that belt. We're gonna bring it back home. Might take us a year, but we're not gonna rush into because we know we're gonna get it no matter what.
Yeah.
A year or two from now, we're gonna get that belt.
You want to give any shout outs before we head out of here?
Oh fuck yeah! I want to give some shout outs to Ralph Sinatra. I want to give shout out to Desert Boys, Tiger Life Energy, Royal Kratom, Coach Joey Beltran, Jason, Boxar Studios, all of you guys, Mateo, all you fools from Miami that helped out. I got a few more. Chill. Angel, what am I missing? Huh?
Let me you didn't shout me out, motherfucker.
My little brother.
You had me crying earlier, getting beat up. Shout me
You're the
out.
one that got you your first fight.
Yo, he arranged your first fight.
Yeah,
Come
He
on.
was your first promoter.
You can't leave Paulie out of this.
my little
shout
brother
out.
kicking it in the back, chilling for show. Follow his Instagram too. I'll post him up. La Virgen Jalisco for letting me do that. Grupo Doble X for performing yesterday.
Dope.
I think I got everybody, almost everybody. If I did it, my best.
Who was the Michelada brand? You had a Michelada brand.
Mr. Michelada and Gummy and Trap Gummies.
Trap gummies.
Word.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
sexy, don't
think that's most of it right there. CB, Lamp Botanicals.
That's the
check those
CBD?
fools out. That's the CBD drops. They be fucking fire as fuck.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's
I
dope.
think that's it for now, dog. My family, Familia Diaz, and you fools, dog.
Hey, shit.
Appreciate you for
What's
coming
up,
through,
yo?
man.
Yo,
Appreciate you, G. It was definitely a pleasure, bro.
Yeah.
The Stubborn Wax is on the way.
Stubborn Wax is on the way.
Merengue MMA, I forgot the title.
Yeah.
All that
yeah.
is on the way.
It's gonna
The
be
Housing
like-
for the Hood.
But you Zumba.
Yo,
Yeah.
shout out
There you
to True School Barbershop out there in Buena Park. Fucking
Yes.
hooked me up. Hooked up the beard and shit.
Oh, look at you lined up.
And I'm gonna get you some of these IPAs, bro.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
That's a fact. That's a
And
fact.
yeah, I'll get them out to you. And shout out to everybody that tuned in. We'll be
For
back.
sure.
Y'all already know what it is, man.
Perros.
Every Sunday. Don't miss
You
church.
gotta hit him with the outro. Hit him with the slogan so we can get out of here.
Let's go, perros, tururú.
That's right.
Let's go.